Deep within the heart of the ancient Whispering Pines forest, where the moonlight struggled to penetrate the thick canopy of gnarled branches, a chilling tale unfolded. The air was thick with an unnatural stillness as shadows danced ominously among the towering trees, their twisted forms creating an otherworldly silhouette against the inky blackness of the night. Legend spoke of a forsaken spirit, a vengeful entity known as the Wraith of Whispering Pines, said to emerge when the moon hung low in the midnight sky. Local folklore whispered tales of those who had ventured too far into the heart of the forest, never to return. The bravest among the villagers claimed to have heard disembodied whispers, the haunting murmur of 1,000 souls lost in the abyss. A group of unsuspecting friends, drawn by the allure of mystery and the thrill of a dark adventure, decided to explore the enigmatic depths of Whispering Pines. As they entered the forest, the tangled underbrush seemed to reach out, ensnaring them in an ethereal embrace. A foreboding fog slithered between the trees, weaving an eerie tapestry of uncertainty. The night unfurled like a nightmare, the forest taking on a life of its own. Twisted roots seemed to writhe beneath the soil, and the rustling leaves mimicked the whispers of unseen spirits. Unseen eyes observed the intruders, a malevolent force silently studying their every move. Deeper they ventured, the ancient trees closing in behind them like a sinister congregation. The moon, now obscured by a canopy of ominous clouds, cast feeble rays that flickered like dying embers. As they pressed forward, the air grew colder, and an oppressive weight settled upon their chests. Suddenly, the forest fell into an unsettling silence. No bird chirped, no wind whispered through the leaves. Only the distant creaking of branches echoed like a mournful dirge. The friends exchanged nervous glances, the gravity of their situation sinking in. In the heart of the woods, they stumbled upon an ancient, dilapidated mansion, its walls cloaked in ivy and windows shattered like fractured souls. The air around it pulsated with an otherworldly energy, as if the very essence of the forest had condensed into a malevolent force within the mansion's walls. As they stepped inside, the air grew dense with an otherworldly cold. Creaking floorboards beneath their feet echoed like distant screams, and the flickering candlelight cast grotesque shadows upon the decaying wallpaper. The friends pressed on, their hearts pounding in sync with the ghostly rhythm of the forest. Each room they entered seemed to tell a tragic tale of the mansion's past inhabitants, a family torn asunder by greed and betrayal. Whispers of sorrow permeated the air, and ghostly apparitions flickered at the edge of their vision. The group pressed forward, determined to unravel the mysteries that bound the mansion to the forest's unholy embrace. As they reached the mansion's heart, a grand hall with a decaying chandelier swaying overhead, the oppressive atmosphere reached its peak. The room pulsated with a malevolent energy, and a spectral figure materialized before them, the Wraith of Whispering Pines. Its eyes glowed with an ethereal rage, and a bone-chilling wail echoed through the halls. The friends, frozen in terror, watched as the wraith extended its shadowy tendrils, ensnaring them one by one. Their pleas for mercy were drowned in the ghostly howls of the forest, and the mansion seemed to absorb their very essence, leaving behind only the echoes of their terrified screams. The mansion returned to its silent slumber, the ancient trees once again cloaking its secrets in the heart of Whispering Pines. The moon emerged from behind the clouds, casting an eerie glow upon the forsaken mansion and the haunted forest that cradled it. Legend would carry on the tale of the Wraith of Whispering Pines, a cautionary reminder to those who dared to tread too far into the heart of the ancient woods. Whispers of the lost souls would linger in the wind, a chilling symphony for those who had the courage to listen. And so, the cursed forest of Whispering Pines stood, its secrets buried in the shadows, waiting to ensnare the next unsuspecting souls who dared to unlock its haunted history. In the heart of the forgotten grove, where ancient trees stood like silent sentinels and tangled vines wove a web of mystery, there lay a darkness that whispered of untold secrets. The moon hung low in the sky, casting feeble rays that struggled to pierce the thick canopy, leaving the forest in an oppressive gloom. Far from the beaten path and untouched by the hands of time, the grove beckoned to those who dared to enter its shadowed realm. A group of friends, fueled by a mixture of curiosity and youthful bravado, embarked on a journey into the depths of the Forgotten Grove. Unbeknownst to them, the grove held a history steeped in sorrow and a malevolent force that had long been imprisoned. As they delved deeper, the air grew heavy with an unnatural stillness. The rustling leaves ceased, and the usual symphony of nocturnal creatures fell silent. The friends exchanged uneasy glances, but the allure of the mysterious grove urged them forward, deeper into the heart of the ancient woodland. The trees, gnarled and twisted, seemed to close in around them, creating a labyrinth of shadows that shifted with every step. Unseen eyes followed their every move, and the grove seemed to come alive with an unsettling energy. The friends pressed on, unaware that the grove itself was a living entity, pulsating with an ancient malevolence. A spectral mist slithered through the underbrush, wrapping around the trunks of the trees like ghostly tendrils. Whispers, both faint and haunting, echoed through the grove, as if the very essence of the forest spoke in a language that transcended the mortal realm. As they stumbled upon an ancient altar, moss-covered and forgotten, a sense of foreboding descended upon the group. The altar, adorned with symbols of an otherworldly origin, seemed to resonate with an ancient power. Unseen hands guided them to a hidden passage beneath the gnarled roots of a colossal oak, leading them further into the grove's secrets. Within a hidden glade, they discovered the ruins of an ancient village, swallowed by nature's relentless march through time. Dilapidated cottages stood as silent witnesses to a tragedy long forgotten. The air grew colder, and a ghostly mist coalesced into ethereal forms, revealing the spirits of those who had once called the village home. The spirits, trapped in an eternal limbo, reached out to the intruders with desperate pleas for release. As the friends tried to comprehend the tragedy that had befallen the village, an unseen force compelled them to unearth a long-buried secret, a forbidden ritual that bound the spirits to the grove. As the friends unwittingly performed the ritual, the grove came alive with a malevolent energy. The spirits, once trapped, were set free, but the ancient force that bound them sought vengeance. The trees groaned in agony, their branches contorting into grotesque shapes, and the grove itself seemed to consume the trespasser's very essence. The friends, now at the mercy of the vengeful force, felt their surroundings warp and shift. The trees closed in around them, their trunks twisting into contorted faces, and the very ground beneath them seemed to breathe with a sinister sentience. The Forgotten Grove had awakened, unleashing a wrath that had been dormant for centuries. In the eerie glow of moonlight, the grove became a living nightmare. The spirits, once tormented, now merged with the ancient force, creating a spectral entity that hungered for the souls of the intruders. Shadows danced with malicious glee, and the grove itself seemed to revel in the chaos it had unleashed. As the friends attempted to escape, the very fabric of reality began to unravel. Unseen hands pulled them deeper into the grove's abyss, their screams swallowed by the malevolent darkness. The Forgotten Grove, having tasted the essence of the living, settled back into an eerie stillness, its secrets once again shrouded in the enigmatic tapestry of the ancient forest. Legend would speak of the Forgotten Grove, a cautionary tale whispered among villagers to keep them far from the treacherous heart of the ancient woodland. The grove, forever cursed, would wait patiently for the next unsuspecting souls to tread upon its haunted ground, ensuring that the echoes of its malevolence lingered in the minds of those who dared to remember its name. Deep within the heart of the Blackwood Forest, where the moonlight struggled to penetrate the dense canopy, there existed a place untouched by the hands of time, a sinister sanctuary known only as the Veiled Enclave. Legend held that the spirits of the Forsaken lingered there, waiting for the living to unwittingly stumble upon their spectral realm. A group of adventurous friends, drawn by the allure of the unknown, decided to embark on a camping trip deep into the heart of Blackwood. Their journey began with excitement, but as the trees closed in around them like looming specters, a sense of unease settled over the group. The air became heavy with an ominous stillness, and the forest seemed to watch their every move. The moon, obscured by twisting branches and gnarled limbs, cast elongated shadows that danced like phantoms on the forest floor. The friends, guided by the dim glow of flashlights, ventured deeper into the heart of Blackwood, the veil of darkness growing denser with each step. They stumbled upon an ancient stone archway, entwined with thorny vines that seemed to writhe in agony. Unbeknownst to them, the arch marked the threshold of the Veiled Enclave, an entrance into a realm where reality and the supernatural converged. As they passed through the arch, an otherworldly hush enveloped them, and the very air crackled with an ancient energy. The Enclave revealed itself as a realm beyond the natural order, a twisted mirror of the forest they had entered. Trees stood like twisted sentinels, their branches reaching out like skeletal fingers. Faint whispers floated through the air, the voices of the forgotten, beckoning the intruders further into the ethereal abyss. As the friends pressed on, the forest began to morph and shift. Trees seemed to move of their own accord, the ground beneath their feet undulated like a living creature, and shadows played tricks on their senses. A sense of disorientation gripped the group, and the Enclave toyed with their perceptions, distorting reality in a surreal dance of malevolence. In the heart of the Enclave, they discovered a dilapidated mansion, its facade marred by time and nature's relentless advance. Broken windows stared like vacant eyes, and a chilling wind whispered through the shattered remnants of what was once a grand entrance. Intrigued and unnerved, the friends cautiously entered the mansion, their footsteps echoing through its forsaken halls. The mansion, a relic of a bygone era, seemed frozen in a perpetual state of decay. Paintings on the walls depicted faces twisted in anguish, and the air hummed with a spectral energy. Each room told a story of tragedy, betrayal, and a darkness that had seeped into the very foundation of the mansion. As the friends delved deeper, the Enclave revealed its true nature. The mansion became a labyrinth, its walls shifting and rearranging themselves to confound the intruders. Whispers echoed through the halls, taunting them with fragmented memories of a time long past. Unseen entities brushed against their skin, leaving a cold trail of dread in their wake. In a grand chamber adorned with a faded tapestry, the friends unwittingly stumbled upon an ancient ritual site. The air pulsed with an otherworldly energy, and the very fabric of reality seemed to tear open, revealing a portal to the spectral realm. Faces twisted in agony materialized from the shadows, their eyes pleading for release from the endless torment. Compelled by an unseen force, the friends inadvertently became part of the ritual, their presence fueling the ancient magic that bound the spirits to the Veiled Enclave. The portal widened, and a swirling vortex of darkness enveloped the room. The friends, now entangled in the malevolent force, felt their very essence being drawn into the abyss. As the last of their screams echoed through the spectral chamber, the Veiled Enclave claimed its victims. The mansion, once a beacon of forgotten souls, settled back into its silent slumber. The forest, now devoid of intruders, returned to its natural state, concealing the Veiled Enclave within the shadowed heart of Blackwood. Legend would speak of the cursed sanctuary, warning future generations to steer clear of the haunted grove that held the Veiled Enclave. The echoes of the friends' demise would linger in the whispers of the Blackwood forest, a chilling reminder that some realms were best left veiled in mystery, shrouded in the dark secrets of the supernatural.